Okay, this morning we got up, made some coffee, and decided to leave that beautiful parking spot we had a little further south on the western coast, next to the beautiful Lighthouse. Jumped in the vehicle and decided to go see the Potato Museum. No idea what it was about, potatoes, but the drive took about 35 minutes. Beautiful drive, beautiful scenery, and PEI just gets better and better and better. It's an amazing island, or province, should I say. Not just an island, it's a province. Canadian Potato Museum, home of the world-famous Prince Edward Island potato. What size of that soundbite?
Including gourmet minis, microwave ready, and barbecue ready packaging.
Beaver digger. Beaver digger. Different way to get potatoes up. What is this? Oh, okay.
How are you? Great, thank you. Very good. Since you're in charge of all the
Hand sprayer.
Potatoes in boot camp. or
in your book.
Walter Raleigh, right?
Threshing. Baggage. And French. These are all forms of getting the grains. And Dr. Thomas Hall was the island's leading manufacturer of farm machinery in 1869 until he retired in 1914. His thresher won first prize at the 1881 Dominion Exhibition in Halifax. He worked with Elias Bishop, who produced the steel components for his machines. Hall manufactured overshot and undershot threshers, 1, 2, and 3 horsepower treadmills, and the Eureka fanner. His machinery had a reputation for efficiency, reliability, and being easy on the horses. Sheaves and stooks. When grain was harvested by hand, a handful of stalks called a sheave would be tied with a piece of straw. A bundle of 12 sheaves was called a stook. Several stooks would be stood upright against each other and left in the field until it was time for threshing. The flail. A flail is simply 2 sticks, a handle, and a beater attached with a flexible connection. Flails are an ancient technology that were used here until the mid-1800s. When threshing machines gradually took over on island farms, before he became a famous poet, Robbie Burns tried farming for a few years. He hated it, he hated flailing, and calling it the most degrading of occupations. Flailing was a slow, dreary business, so much that flailing about became synonymous with futile effort. This is a grain fanner. Macy Harris 2-horse tiller was used in the 1920s. This implement would pile or hill soil over the potato crop as it grew to give the tubers more room to spread and protect them against sunburn. It's been refurbished by Wiley Dunbar. Pretty long, but you got to see where the 2 horses go on each side to pull it. That's ingenious, make your own. Alright, this is the 4-wheel wagon. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like inside. This is the outside. The 4-wheel wagon was built at the Tryon Wagon Factory. I know we have a Tryon factory in North Carolina. I don't know where theirs is. There's green products, the potatoes, and vegetables. Pretty picture. Here's another one. There's a few more things up here. Those are Tremplin grain fanners. The 3 Tremplin grain farmers are from the early 1920s. And this is at Prince Edward Island in Canada, in case anyone was wondering. Dumping carts. Dumping carts features a patent quick-release dumping system which allows the cart to be loaded and unloaded with ease, and the balanced 4-wheel design makes it a simple-to-use alternative to the wheelbarrow. All I'd have to do is hitch up my 2 sons and have them pull that around for me in the garden. Yeah, just joking too, guys. They're not little kids, they're grown men now. Well, that's a cool one. Got a little buggy here. Kind of reminiscent, reminded me of the Little House on the Prairie. And then we have another big grain fanner up here. And that's a cock-shut grain crusher. Excuse me. The cock-shut grain crusher is the original owner was Wallace Donald of Alma PEI, Rhode Island, and later sold to Ken Mackay of Milo. Mr. Dunbar took ownership around 2008 and the machine ground grain for cattle feed. Here's another one. Pretty cool. There is a lot of beautiful machinery in here. And in here you have the scent of not flowers, but of oil. Ooh, that could almost be Santa Claus's sleigh, y'all. J.P. Sleigh and Carriage. Sleighs and carriages were both horse-drawn and used for transportation. Handcrafted by John P. Ferris and Sons at the turn of the century with their hand-painted striping and delicate blue flowers. These sleighs and carriages in those days were like having a Cadillac today. The sleighs and carriages were pulled by horses and used for transportation. Many well-off farmers in the 1900s could not afford to own one of these finely crafted vehicles. Today, they are collector's items on the international market, and the words Francis sleigh or carriage draws the attention of any antique dealer. That's the first time I've seen this one. Machine shop. In 1876, Elias Bishop and his son George opened Bishop's shop, foundry, forge, and warehouse in Summerside. Bishop's most popular items were plows, the Western Boy and number 23. They also made plowshares. The business was operated by 4 generations of the family through the foundry, closed in 1946. Ralph Bishop kept the machine shop until 1987. That's amazing. In 2004, it opened in the museum. Threshing machine, Miller's threshing mill. You can see how the building. There's sleigh. So many beautiful things and so well kept. And I said in here that most of them could be still used today. It's amazing. Well, that's how they named this one Perfection, and that's how this potato museum is. It's perfection. They've gone over everything from start to finish.
That didn't catch on. We did 2 of those machines. It didn't catch on. 30 years later, when we scrapped one of the machines, they took the front out and put it on a later model, not after harvester, but some of the others. And I thought it was great. I thought it was a good idea 30 or 40 years ago. Nobody picked up on it.
Yay, America. And the massive
All that
tractors.
has been
Carriage shop. Look at it. It is 100+ years old and beautiful. 1955.
We've done the odd thing, you know. I tried to make a vertical elevator there one time. I would have had 99 to 1. It was only a 2 or 3 day experiment. I would have had 99 to 1 with this work. It wasn't even close.
And this was
This is the community museum in the Potato Museum. This is all things I'm pretty sure Prince Edward Island. Oh, we got some really old phones. Hockey stick. And the town is O'Leary. It's a beautiful little town. Everyone's been really nice that we've talked to since we got here. The barber shop and the tools of their trade. Ooh, that's an old one. And I think they use this some way to measure their grains and seeds and stuff. I remember Mom used to take me to places and I did that. The children's room. My chair with a table, so that's cute. Bureau with mirror, all doll collection. Those are young boys' room. And the girls. Sewing machine. I think I bought one of those myself. I never did get around to fixing it up when I was a teenager. I loved it. Phonographs. Good old radio. When everybody used to listen to their TV shows on the radio before they became TV. The radio phones. Nice gramophone. Ooh, music box. What that thing called? I forgot, Kevin. Oh yeah, roller organ. Roller organ. That's for beating your rugs and carpets. We didn't before modern technology came, and then you used to have these things that you'd use. That was the original sweepers, and you open the bottom and shake out the dirt, and then go back to sweeping the floor. We had one, but it was a more modern version.
Okay, after leaving the museum, we decided to head as far north as we could, so stopped at a gas station, filled up, and on a chance we looked up the Wind Energy Institute of Canada. It's the furthest north you can go. There's a lighthouse there. There's a bunch of windmills, wind turbines, and as a bonus, we've got seals as neighbors for the night, so it was a win-win, and it is beautiful up here. hopefully we'll see the northern lights tonight. So I'm going to set a camera up, and if you see something in the future, it worked. If not, you're not going to see it.
We'll see more.
So we will catch you on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.